hello, good person. I figured I'd just do a quick video about my bike. I'm at Tommy Thompson Park in Toronto early in May, or mid-May I guess by now. Getting close to it. And it's a beautiful day. I got my sunscreen on. And thing is, the background noise is much better here. It's at least pleasant. Birds and airplanes, the odd watercraft. There's the lake. Oops, sorry for the quick spin. Anyways, I thought, yes, I'd do a quick video about my bicycle. So I'll do a quick overview just to start, and maybe I'll do other videos. This is my bike. Her name is Pumpkin. It's gray. I call it Audi gray. I don't know technically what it's called. It's manufactured by Trek, and the brand is Trek. The model is District, and it's from, I think I bought it brand new, but I don't know if I bought it in the year that it was actually built. I think I bought it a couple of years later or a year later. So it's like 2007, 2008 model Trek District. Yep. And it's got many thousands of kilometers on it by now. I'm on the second belt, so I guess I'll just start with the belt. It's a single speed belt drive. Gates carbon drive. And this is upgraded from the original. I upgraded the cranks as well. It's a Shimano or Zek, I don't know. I got them from a bike shop. They're a good deal. They got a nice big honking spindle, and they're two-piece crank. So I think the original bolt was 5-bolt, and this is a 4-bolt. Yeah. So I'll start at the front. Just in case you're wondering, this is a parking brake. This is just a Velcro strap I use to kind of hold it up, and it just locks up the front brake. And when I'm not using it, I just wrap it around the stem. It's pretty, I'd say 90% stock. Because like I said, I changed the cranks years ago. I don't know how many years ago. It's been a long time. This is kind of an upgrade. They're a little wider probably than they should be. This year they're spaced in. I got them all spaced. Say, yeah, quite a bit wider. You can see the space on the chainstay, and the pedal has got some space. But I'm a big guy, so I'm 6 foot. So it doesn't really bother my hips or anything. I think it's on the outside limit of wide that you'd want to go. But yeah, the brakes are stock. I forget what brand of brakes they are, but they're good. Like, they've never given me any issues. They're very, they got lots of adjustment. I just, I've taken care of the bushings, and they're totally solid. They have zero play, and they're locked up right now. Let me show you the back one. I like them. They're very simple. They just got that simple single style spring in the back. Offset design. They're fine. They've served me well. And yeah. And these are the original rims. Deep dish aluminum rims. And it just fits a regular Presta. If you're in a tight spot, you can just get it in there. A regular one. But yeah, original rims. And I've kind of I had some Mavics on here before, and very light 28 spoke. bladed. And they were nice because they're super light. If you're going to save weight on your bike, save it on the wheels somewhere. Particularly, the farther out you can save weight, the more you're going to feel it. But yeah, I had the Mavics on here for a while, and what was the impetus for me to put these back again? I think because I started packing stuff more and coming out to places like this more, I wanted it a little more robust. And the deep dish are more than just looks, man. They're very robust rims. I gotta trim my back wheel, but that'll be like the second time ever. So, you know, they're very robust, albeit quite heavy, you know. But it's still got lots of wear on them. Even the black is still in the wear groove. Kind of helped that I didn't use them for probably a decade or so. Got slow release hubs. The Allen bolt release. 36 spoke. I think these are 16 gauge, or yeah, 16 seal bearing hubs. Once again, I don't remember what the Grupo. It's going to be one of the Trek acquired groups. I think it was on the crank originally. At the stem and the seat post, they're all in the same group as the brakes and the original cranks. And yeah, the hubs have been fantastic. Seal bearing hub. I've not had one single issue with them. And had these cute little fenders from my friend Bob. He had them. I walked by them like 1,000 times for a decade or so, and I'm like, hey, you know what? They look good on pumpkin. So I put them on. They're like the most impractical fenders in the world, but they look neat. Yeah, they're not going to save your ass in the rain. You're still going to get the rooster tail. So keep working back. Yeah, so like I mentioned, the stem. Do you know it's got a Chris King headset? Or Cane Creek? Chris King? Cane Creek? Yeah, Cane Creek. Seal bearing. Internal bearing. And once again, very little adjustment, if ever. Chris King, Cane Creek, you're probably good with either. And it's just my little light there, and it's just wrapped with tape because the lens bleeds light out the side when you're using it, and it goes right up into your face. So I just wrapped some, I don't have any orange tape unfortunately, so I just wrapped some red tape around it. Bars are stock, stem is stock, all the detailing is stock too. The pinstriping. Yeah, there's a Trek logo there. Sorry. So you get closer up, cast and shadow. I don't know what it says down there. Some kind of aluminum. City trekking bicycles. Yeah. So yeah, I guess so. I'll move on to the frame. The frame is swedged and fillet welded nicely enough. It's got some time on that aluminum, and the forks are carbon. And I was very dubious about having carbon forks, but they've given me no issue. I haven't abraded them, but they have a very thick coat of enamel or whatever on them, but they did leave this, and I'm not sure if that's, I think that's the actual carbon in this little detail here, because I can feel the ridge of the paint on top. So it's not like a sticker. But they put it on the inside, I guess, just to say, you know, yep, they're carbon. Yeah, no issues. I really like the flexibility of them. They're very stiff side to side. but they got a little bit of give for the city, you know. And so that's the frame of the fork. Fork is carbon, frame's aluminum. It's got the wishbone style seat stay. Little nice stiff back end on it. Now, admittedly, I got this stupid thing. Well, it's not stupid, I guess. I didn't get it for the spring. I got it because this is admittedly a little small for me. Just like a tiny bit. I'm 6 foot. And in bicycle world, or it used to be, I don't know about now, it was, you know, if you're 5'11", and below, they had all kinds of models, and if you're like 6'1" and above, or 6'2" and above, they had, you know, the larger models. So I'm just a bit too big for it. I could use about a little more than that. About a, what is, I think I measured it once. It's almost 2 inches, 1.5 inches or something like that. And I don't want to go out farther over the, you know, I don't want to put a longer stem on and go out over the wheel any more than I already am. See, I'm like right. I got everything out as far as it'll go. No rise on the bars, and yeah. Anyways, I don't want to go anymore, especially because they are carbon forks, and I don't want to push my luck. But so I got this thing because I can offset, you know. But the only catch is the more you offset, the more you push your seat back from here, the more of a lever you're making, and the more springy your seat gets. And then it's too springy. It's like a diving board. So yeah, I'm kind of up in the air with it yet, because I could still use it a tiny bit more, about a 1/4 inch more out of it. But I don't want to move it back because I don't want it to springboard all over the place. The seat is a Brooks Professional, and it says S. I think S is sport or small. I don't know. That was an expensive seat when I bought it. I bought it pretty close to when I got the bike. Just you know, I had to do that. It came with a kind of cool brass seat, and I think this was actually that Brooks brown. I can't remember. I don't have any old pictures of it. But yeah, Brooks seat, you know, Brooks seats. And I got this here, whatever that brand is, from an Amazon rack. And because it's a city bike, I guess, it's got all the rack mount pre-made for you, or you know, pre-installed, available, whatever. Here's my crappy backlight, works fine. And yeah, it's belt drive. This is the CEC. It came with the center. This is a center track style. Let's see from the back. Might not be able to. There's a video on my channel of me putting it in. But yeah. But CDX belt, CDX drive, and CDC sprocket. It's geared kind of low. I think it's, what was it, 55/20 or 18. And that's because I'm in the city, and I find in the city for stop and go and whatever, you want that torque. You don't get the top speed, but you got that torque off the line when you need it. You got to get around something, whatever. So I keep the gearing a little low for city use. And this sprocket here is just an add-on of my own invention or whatever. It helps keep the belt aligned nice should it get out of whack for whatever reason, and also protects this side of it. And it looks kind of neat. Doesn't add much weight. Without the rack, this bike is pretty light. With the Mavic wheels, if you swap out the deep dish, it's decently light. It's sub 28 pound. I don't know what that is in kilo. But yeah, Continental gaiters, gator skin. tires. Been using these for a while now. You know, no tread on them, pretty small. I forget what they are. 20 or 18 millimeter or something like that. They're pretty narrow. Yeah. But they're good. Yeah. I had those TPU inner tubes in this bike already. They're super light inner tubes, if you don't know, made out of a substance called TPU, kind of like a stretchy plastic. But one day I was out here and they both popped. And then when I finally got home and changed them out, they both popped from the seam that they were welded together. You know, to make it into a tube, there's a seam, and they, you know, welded around it, and they both popped in the same spot. I had to walk home. So back to the heavy duty, regular old inner tubes. I think I covered pretty much everything. Yeah, that's pumpkin. One of my most prized possessions, I gotta say. Yeah. Pumpkin. And this is how I pack my bike for picnic. Got my radio stuff and a big battery, table, chair, stove, and tea, coffee, and various other things, first aid kit, whatever else I might want to bring. And the reason I use this rack in particular is because I have the wishbone style rear end. So I use this rack that lets it go very close. I think I'm using these the other way, and it works good. And then on my back, I just carry water and food and phone and crap. There's my helmet. Yeah.